Thunder Bay's former police chief, Sylvie Hoth, is facing charges. It is the third time since December a member of the force has been charged in an ongoing investigation into misconduct at the force. So the service has had many issues over the years. In 2018, there were 2 reports of racism in investigation into the deaths of Indigenous people. Those cases ended up being reinvestigated, and the chief at the time stepped down and was replaced by Sylvie Hoth. For more on these charges and the situation at large, we are joined by Willow Fiddler, reporter with the Globe and Mail. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. For people who haven't followed this story as closely as someone like yourself, what led to the charges being filed against ex-chief Sylvie Hoth?
So the charges come from the OPP investigation that started in December of 2021. And that came at the request of Ontario's Ministry of Attorney General. Around the same time, the Ontario Civilian Police Commission, which is the oversight for police service boards in Ontario, also started investigating misconduct allegations against senior leadership. Now, these allegations partly stem from a number of human rights complaints that were filed by former officers and even the former board chair back in October of 2021, with allegations that they were harassed, retaliated against by former Chief Sylvie Hoth and her former lawyer Holly Walburn when they tried to bring up certain issues and concerns and complaints around misconduct.
How then, Willow, do these charges play into the larger systemic issues, including racism, that the Thunder Bay Police Force has been dealing with since, I think of the Broken Trust inquiry back in 2016, and we've seen inquests and inquiries, investigations, reports, recommendations. Has anything changed?
Well, Anishinaabe Nation, which is the political group representing 49 First Nations here in northwestern Ontario, will tell you, and they said in their statement yesterday that that nothing has been done to address the deep systemic issues. I think part of the concern here, and I'm glad that you have brought up the background and the history of all of the reports and recommendations that we've faced here for a number of years. We have a new police chief now. He's coming up on his 1-year anniversary. We have a new board in place. When they held the press conference yesterday, I mean, they're kind of the mind that, they're starting fresh. They weren't involved in any, of the previous history, and they're now doing the work. They also said, that they're not going to tolerate any allegations of misconduct, that those will be properly addressed moving forward. But again, in terms of the trust with the Thunder Bay Police, and particularly with Indigenous people here and in the area, this is just another blow to that. And Anishinaabe Nation said in their statement yesterday that there's even more reason now not to trust the service.
There was also a very contentious press conference yesterday. What was the response from the current police chief?
Again, he's of the mind that, they're now doing the work that needs to be done, that there's processes and policies, in place that will, hopefully avoid these kinds of things from happening again. But again, it's this bigger picture. This has been such a long-standing issue here in this city, and it's not going to go away, just because there's a new police chief board.
I guess that's my question, Will, is where do they go from here? Yes, there's a new chief in place. They've seen that happen before. You've mentioned that Nan has said the trust is broken. So where do they go as a service from here?
They've got their work cut out for them, but they're in the number of reports that have been produced, there's hundreds of recommendations, just clear roadmaps to help them kind of doing the right things, and it's just I hate to say that time will tell, but at this point, you know, it's really a matter of seeing concrete action and not empty promises and words.
Willow, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.